Hi there, my name's Anthony McCarthy. I'm the Executive Chef at the Saskatoon Club. I'm here today at the Market Kitchen down at the Farmers Market. Great new space, worth checking out. If you haven't seen it already, you should come on down and take a look. It's for rent. It's a beautiful space. They got everything you need. I'm just recently back from the Canadian Culinary Championships in Kelowna, in fact. It's an event that's put on to raise funds for Canadian Olympians. I won here in Saskatoon. I won the gold medal, the gold plate, and the right to go on to the National Championships in Kelowna, which was just a couple of weeks ago in Kelowna. Great time, lots of fun. Didn't get on the podium, unfortunately, but the team had a great time and we had a lot of fun during the whole process. Anyway, enough of that. I'm here today to do some cooking. We're going to make a beautiful berry gelato. I was torn with which I wanted to do. We've got haskellats, we've got black currants, we've got sour cherries, we've got all kinds of great fruit right here from our province. So you know what I did? I took them all and I put them in the pot. So we've got all these berries. They started cooking already. I'm just going to simmer them a little bit, tiny bit of sugar. We're going to get sweetness from the cream and the sugar I put into the custard part of the mix. So those are just going to simmer for a few minutes while I get the rest of the ingredients ready. So what we need for this, I'm going to make a litre of it. Half litre is quite an easy quantity to work with, but most ice cream makers you find in the stores, this is a household one, will do a full litre. So while you're doing it, taking the time, you may as well, because everyone's going to love it and you won't have much left with half a litre. So we're taking 5 egg yolks, just separating those out. And you can keep these egg whites for many uses, an egg white omelette. But in this case today we made some meringues with them. Now they do take a bit of time, so I brought some already made, so you could make those as part of the accompaniment for your desserts. I got a few on the plate here. Just pop those in front so you can see some nice meringues made with those extra egg whites. So what I need to do is get these egg yolks in here. We're going to add a bit of sugar and I'm going to whisk that together. There we go. And while that's happening, I'm just going to put the cream on to warm up. It doesn't need to boil, but it needs to heat through. We're going to temper the egg yolks with the warm cream. That way when we cook the custard out, it's not going to separate out. So now I've got my egg yolks here. I got my sugar. It's about 2 ounces of sugar. Just going to whisk those together. And nice and creamed. Okay, so the berries have had probably 15-20 minutes simmering there, so lots of flavour in there. So I'm just going to turn the heat off. Just going to pop those in a bowl. Bowl, a pan, doesn't really matter what they go in, but you want to just get them cooled off a bit. We don't want them boiling hot as they go in the custard. So just going to pop those in the fridge for a few minutes while I get the rest of the custard going here. So my cream should be warm enough now. So what you want to do is pour the cream into the egg yolks, that mixture. There we go. Just keep the pan off the heat for a minute. We will return this to the heat because we do need to cook the custard, so the gelato will set up on us. So that's mixed together nicely. Just to be sure we don't have any stray lumps in there, we'll just get a strainer, a sieve, pass that on through. There we go. And now you want this on a medium heat. You don't want to bring it to a rapid boil. You just want to bring it up to pretty much just a little simmer, and we're going to cook that for a couple of minutes to make sure the custard's cooked. We're going to add a little bit of zest into that mixture too. I really like orange zest in gelato, so it goes very well with those berries too. So I'm just going to take a little bit off here. Just going to add into the bowl. And then as well, because I'm incorporating some orange, I used to like to use ingredients that are in the dish as garnishes as well whenever possible. So there I've got my zest in the bowl. So I'm going to take that orange, rather than let it sit and shrivel up, let's use the orange segments for our plate. So we'll just peel the orange back nicely. And then we'll remove some segments that will garnish the plate. And you just go in between the pith there and you get some very nice segments. like so. So those will be for plate garnish in a while. All right, so we've got our zest in here. Add a bit of this creme de cassis, delicious blackcurrant flavor. Love it. So don't need a lot, but another little highlight in there. I'm going to say to the liter, let's say a couple of ounces. How's that? Some left for us then. Okay, I'm just going to grab the custard and the berries. You want to cool them both off. If you don't cool them off enough, you're going to put them in the ice cream machine, and then the insulated wall is going to melt very fast, so you're not going to get your gelato freezing at all. So just going to pour the custard in and the berries. I like chunkiness in my gelato. You don't have to. You could puree those berries if you want to, so it would be super smooth. That's entirely up to you. So now we've got our custard mix. There it is. Just make sure it's well incorporated. And then all that remains is to pour that into our ice cream machine. So you shouldn't really see it steaming, but just in the interest of time right now, we've thrown it in the machine. Put the top on and set it going. And that'll do its thing there for about an hour it takes to set it up enough. We'll come back with a beautiful plated dessert. Okay, so here we have our gelato nicely set up here. Just taking it out of the freezer. And you can use your regular ice cream scoop, or try and do a nice little quenelle where you take 2 spoons back to back and make this nice little shape. It's nice and silky, rich and refreshing. There we have it. Maybe a little cream in there, why not? Some fresh whipped cream with some vanilla in there, and then about a bit of chocolate to garnish to finish off. And there you have it, a beautiful mixed berry gelato.